I keep saying, there we go. Welcome to Korix. Gameplay of Korix using the Move controller. This is pretty cool. So you got multiplayer, skirmish, campaign. I've done some campaigns. We're just going to dive right into some campaign. We'll do new. Let's go medium. Just so you get a general idea of how this game is meant to be played. You get to use the Move controller. You're attacking that enemy base from your enemy base. It's very similar to like a tower defense style game, and these are your resources. You got to get your little guys getting resources. You control how many you have by training them. Buttons on the controller let you say, train me more workers. And the point of the game is to build up an army and attack the other base before they build up an army and attack yours. They don't have resources, they just kind of come out whenever they have troops. I'd say early on the goal is to get as many little collectors as possible. And I'll show you how we do this. Really great controls. Come on, little guys, harvest! Wonder how close you can get. Well, that's not bad. Spitting out my soldiers. Alright, so we're almost ready to start here. I like to stop when my soldiers cost, my little resource workers cost more than 100. Right now they're at 85. Next one's 94. There we go, that's at about 100. So we're gonna grab a wall and build up some kind of defenses. And with another button I can choose to put laser turrets. Pew! Upgrade them up a little bit. Rotate the screen, that's the thumb button, that's super convenient, and watch the slaughter begin. Yeah! Get up! See how that works? So because it's a medium level, and it's the beginning, you unlock things in each level. It's kind of to teach you how to play. One of the tricks that I've kind of come across is you want to stagger your defenses when possible. This creates multiple layers and forces them to walk through like little dead zones. You get more coverage that way. Upgrade these a little bit. Yeah! So now they're forced to kind of zigzag their way through. I guess I could have gone a little bit more. And make them go that way. There we go, now they have to go around and around and around, and the longer you have them going around, the more shots you'll get at them. And you can build up your defenses just to make sure they don't try to take a shortcut. And the point of the game is to attack that base. So I can either spit out some soldiers. There we go, they're on their way. Or I can try to encroach my territory into theirs. And by holding the X button, yeah, I can turn and attack the base directly. And here come my soldiers. Come on, guys! I'll train up another wave. Oh, that's all I get for now? Alright. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Oh, they're in trouble. Boom! Level 1 complete. Obviously overkill. That's kind of what you would build if you were playing a hard level. This one has the Pulsar. It's essentially a slowdown. You kind of want to have your base as close to your resources as possible. When there's multiple resources, things get tricky. It doesn't tell you exactly how many resources you have left. In the early stages, you're just desperate to get as many workers as possible, while watching your enemy come towards you and waiting till the last possible second to create your defenses. I really like the feature of being able to rotate the map. It's very helpful. Wow, they're coming already. Okay. We got time to build one wall, one laser. I want more workers. As soon as I have enough money, I'm going to upgrade that, because I don't know if I have enough to kill those 4 guys. There we go. And then heavy emphasis on creating workers early. Ooh, a lot coming. So again, I'm going to try to get them twice. I'm going to go for the workers instead. And I'm going to wait. Oh, we're good. More workers. Oh, here comes an army. I'm definitely not as prepared as I'd like to be. That helps. And now would be a good opportunity to show you how the Pulsar works. I don't actually want the block there, so I'm going to place it here. And then destroy that one. Put the Pulsar here. I like them fully upgraded and slightly protected. And you'll see what they do in a second here. They fire off a blast and they slow everything down, which is incredibly useful with fast-moving targets. Whenever you upgrade something at the top of a tower, I highly recommend doing a little upgrade to the base, because there's nothing worse than losing a high-value defense system because you just didn't spend 40 points to upgrade the wall that supports it. Spit out a couple of more workers here. I want to make sure my resources come in quickly. No harm in adding more defenses. Now the reason I don't stack them all along the same wall is because they'll get bogged down right in front of the wall, and then this thing can attack it. So you kind of want to protect each other with like a piggybacking system. And on this level, you might find it an interesting tactic, or on any level really, to go immediately for an attack position, creating defense. I might have jumped the gun on that one. Wait until I have a little bit more money. Because I want to mount a whole bunch of these and then upgrade it. My defenses are fine. Now they're just going to scoot and race on past, which is kind of what I'm hoping for. So I can spend my resources as they come in to increase my attack. Now I'll release X as soon as troops come out so that I get some shots on them, like now. But if they seem like they're very heavily attacking my defenses, I'll switch. And maybe do some repairs. Yeah! And wipe out the base. There you go. Let's try another one. Artillery. This is by far one of my most favorites. Gotta get those workers working right away. Now you may want to stagger your troops, meaning as soon as you have the money, if you spend it right away, you end up with little clusters of guys. So instead, even though these 4 just came in and I have the resources for another, I might wait until this one arrives and kind of stagger it so I have 2 groups. It makes the money coming in be a little bit more uniform. I always prefer to mount things on a wall first. I might have waited too long here. Oh no, we're okay. Get him! There we go. Ordering troops during the empty spots, just so that the money seems a little bit more steady. It requires some patience. Well, I definitely don't want my men to die, so I need to protect them just a tiny bit. And I've got quite a bit coming, so I am going to prepare a little better. Whoops, restart to menu? Nope. I'll place an artillery unit so you can see how they work. They're obviously most beneficial when they're upgraded. They're not as effective on these tank units. I'd say the lasers are what you want to be using to kill the tanks. And whenever possible, slow everything down. I'm going to spend a little extra. So I'm a little crazy sometimes. I like to encroach into their territory. Make some stuff that's a little bit difficult for them to break. Because I can start hitting X right away. Probably jump the gun a little bit. Start bombing that base. Now these guys are going to cause me some problems if I don't kill them. Maybe increase my defenses in here a little bit. Use my upgrade tool. I'm not even worried about my defenses back there. I'm fairly confident. So I'm spending my resources building up my defenses here. Or my offensive, I should say. And there you go, that's another level. So this is a general idea on how to play. If you want to see more VR video game and VR experience reviews, visit my YouTube channel and check out my website, thisismeinvr.com.